and with monumental bells came monumental farts.
It sounded like, you know, like a deep roar kind of like thing. It would rumble.
On the set of Princess Bride, this actually halted production.
He lets out the most monumental fart. The whole plywood set was shaking, and the sound guy lifted his headphones up his ears and was doing and it went on for so many times. It was 16 seconds.
While Andre's former wrestling opponents thought the wind lasted even longer.
What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video, and as you can see from the thumbnail of the title, you can clearly see that we are going to be reacting to Andre the Giant, How Amazing Genetics Make Life Possible. Now, this is by Sunny V2. Shout out to Sunny V2. But I got nothing else to say, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, now I'm trying to get more, into, like, you know, like, reacting to stuff like, you know, like, Sunny V2 type videos, like, you know, little, like, documentary stuff like that, instead of just songs. So, I got nothing else to say. Alright, let's start this video in 3, 2, 1.
Andre the Giant's size gave him everything.
The largest and highest paid and best known wrestler in the entire world.
Once being listed by the Guinness Book of Records as the highest paid wrestler ever.
People said that he was actually like way
genetics,
much more
however,
depressed
made
than
his
he
life a living hell,
he
with
looked
Andre
happy,
famously stating,
unlike
I would give much money to be able to spend one day per week as a man of regular size. When he was born, Andre already weighed 13 pounds or 6 whole kilos, which is almost double the average male baby, weighing 3.3 kilos or 7.5 pounds. Growing up, Andre played soccer, with his childhood friends stating he used to be the goalie, but the ball would never go in because he was so big. At the age of 12, Andre was 6'3" and 240 pounds or 108 kilos.
When I started going to school, I was bigger than other kids.
He was too big to fit on the local school bus, and his family didn't have the money to buy a car that could deal with his weight. As a result, Andre left school to work on a farm, where one day a friend of the farm's owner drove slowly past the field in a Rolls Royce. I will own such a car as that someday, Andre said quietly. Stop dreaming and start raking, his father replied. You are a big boy, but that dream is too big even for you.
Dang, bro, they're just roasting him like crazy.
And he said, quit dreaming and keep walking.
According to his brother, Andre did the farm work of 3 different men and would drive an unregistered car as the cops wouldn't dare to stop him when he tried to join the military.
To be honest, yes. If I was a cop, I saw Andre just like breaking the law. He's having a bad day. Say he's like drinking and driving or something like that.
These same issues made him a wrestling sensation.
I'm not pulling up to Andre. I'm sorry, like this man is
televised wrestler, but more notably had grown so much, his own parents didn't recognize him when he came back home.
Not even half of it. He's 3 times taller than me. 3 times bigger. Like this man, he can easily sit on me.
Was you.
And I can basically like,
at over
I'm not messing with Andre,
and 500 pounds or 227 kilos, Andre saw a doctor to figure out why he'd grown so much. Acromegaly was the diagnosis, a rare 1 in 12,000 brain tumor causing the body to produce excessive growth hormone. It leads to extra large hands, feet, and fingers, as well as a bigger jaw, nose, lips, and tongue. According to Ripley's Believe It or Not, his fingers were so big around that the ring he wore had an opening that could easily fit a silver dollar, which is 38.1 mil. To put the size into perspective, the average man's finger is around 10 to 11 mil around. This could be seen in interviews like this.
This is his ring, and I kid you not, I can get all 3 fingers in that ring.
With people on Reddit adding, favorite fact is that Andre was so large, he could push a hard-boiled egg through his wedding ring. My wife met him once and instead of a handshake, she said she could only shake one of his fingers. These elements made him so unique that when doctors offered to remove his tumor, Andre bluntly refused.
He decided that he didn't want treatment at that time because he thought it would.
I mean, like, no one would want to mess with me though. That's a good thing.
It stated, if this is the size that God wanted me to be, I'm going to be this size.
I use what God gave me. I'm not supernatural. I just myself. So what God gave me, I use it to make a living.
However, this gave him a short life expectancy.
This guy is just a giant, like André the Giant. Like that name literally
is going to be lucky
perfect.
to live to be 40.
And meant he'd keep on growing until the day he'd die. By the time he'd joined the WWE, André had reached 7'4", peaking at 560
Get that guy out of WWE. We need him doing boxing, UFC, whatever he can do.
It's 22.
Take a look at that along my size 9.
This made him the most successful wrestler ever.
Without
Matter of
doubt,
fact,
André
make
was
André the Giant like
most famous wrestler
some police officer.
Yet it also
No one will want to
continued
commit
to
crimes
make
after
his
that.
life harder.
It's difficult everywhere I go. They don't
They
do
should have made
anything
him like
for
a
big
police
people.
officer.
They do everything for blind people, for crippled people, for some other people, but not for big people.
André was constantly visiting new cities,
The nature of your job, you're
I
traveling
know
all the
Shaq
time,
is
aren't
like
you?
7'2".
329
That's all is André. Like,
which came
isn't he
with its
like
own set of
wasn't like
challenges.
André
Hotel
like
beds,
7'4"
are
or
they
something?
a problem?
I tried to find a hotel where
I don't know
you
what
can
size he once was, but
all those cars are so small.
I don't know.
Even in a hotel, I can go through the door. I can go to the bathroom.
It's not even like André wasn't even as tall as the
André was
tallest
too
person
large
in
to
the
fit
world, but
inside
like
most cars.
it's just that André is just so like big.
That's
bro.
right. You can't even get in it.
There is nowhere for giant to live anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you can put one car in each foot.
Taking a taxi wasn't a better alternative,
Funny story, one time we couldn't get a taxi because he was so big.
and when they finally got one, André was charged extra.
Charged extra?
He charges double. So you're a big guy.
Oh nah, bro.
It seems that
That's
flying
not.
was
That's a
André's
scam.
only option,
That's
where
a
he'd have to
scam.
book the entire exit row. However, thankfully,
That's like me
he
being
was
too
able
small
to
for a
fix
big
this
car,
problem.
and they
What
charge me
about plane
extra.
travel? Does that get
Nah,
old after
bro.
a while? Awful?
I go in first class, but I don't drink my water.
Despite this costing an absolute fortune,
I'm traveling so much. Last year, I bought for $67,000 just an airplane ticket.
there was still another even bigger flying problem. André couldn't
I mean, no
fit
wonder.
inside the
Bro's probably a
toilet.
threat to
He
the
therefore
plane.
had to relieve
Okay.
himself prior to boarding.
Like his, like I'm not even joking. Like his size,
he
like
would take a dump before.
like too many people on.
But
Like
in
they
one
they can't even have
notable
certain
instance, he forgot to go
luggage that's as big as
He's
like
up in first class.
what is it like
He
200
tells
something
them,
pounds
go, and they're
or something
oh
like
my
that.
God, what are we
They
gonna
can't
do?
even have that much
The
luggage. So
onboard
if
solution
André's like
wasn't exactly
almost
glamorous.
if he was like 260 something pounds in like, or like
But in
6th grade,
retrospect, the
there's no way
story's
they're
pretty
letting him
funny.
go on like
Smell
that.
that
His
started
age.
coming
I
out.
wouldn't.
There was people.
I am bro, what is wrong with me right now? Why am I
aisles, puking, crying, screaming.
Sadly, this didn't only apply to planes.
Where does he shit?
In the bathtub.
No.
Yeah. There's no toilet gonna take his ass.
And with monumental bells came monumental farts.
It sounded like, like a deep roar kind of like thing. It would rumble.
On the set of Princess Bride, this actually halted production.
He lets out the most monumental fart. The whole plywood set was shaking,
Bro, that-
and the
okay,
sound guy
okay.
lifted his
Okay,
headphones
stop
up his ears,
over-exaggerating.
like, was
We know
doing
dang well that
and it
the
went on
entire
for some
set didn't
time. It was
shake because
16
of the
seconds.
While
the
André's former
frequency at
wrestling
which
opponents thought the wind lasted
I'm not
even
even gonna
longer.
get that specific.
And I can feel my fucking shoulder.
But yeah, man, it's fart. Let's just say it's fart.
You know how long a giant can fart?
How long?
About 40 seconds.
André was so different
okay,
to
I feel like they're
everybody else,
over-exaggerating
it got
here.
to the point of public ridicule. Hulk Hogan explained when we'd walk through the airports, if he got ahead of me, I'd hear all the unkind things that people would say. Oh my god, look at that guy. It would just break my heart.
They perceived him as a freak of nature, and that hurt André more than anything. This guy was very sensitive. Boss, sometimes they laugh at me, they point at me.
But that fit kind of looks like a Peter Griffin fit. Is that when they got the...
Cry, but he would cry.
André
looks
stated
like
in an
Peter Griffin.
interview, I would give much money to be able to spend 1 day per week as a man of regular size. I would shop and I would go to the cinema
bro, I
and
felt
drive around in
bad
a
for
sports
André.
car and walk down Fifth
I mean, like,
Avenue and stare
everybody
at
calls
other
me,
people for a
like,
change.
short at my
Disguising
school.
himself in public
But, like,
simply
those
wasn't
kids, bro,
possible.
those-
Muhammad Ali could put on a trench
I don't
coat
know,
and a
those
ball
kids,
cap.
like,
Andre
I
the
don't think
Giant
I'm
couldn't
short.
hide in
I
the
always
backseat
say I'm
of the car.
average. Like,
Instead
I'm literally
opting to
average.
numb himself
But, like,
completely.
nah, bro. Some of the kids at my school,
ever was drinking.
too
He
big.
drank from the time he got up to the time he went to bed. If he could figure out a way, he'd just done it in his sleep.
While André's drinking feats are often highly
Yeah, that's what I heard.
romanticized,
André
there's
was
no
really, like,
denying he had a
depressed instead
serious
of-
problem.
He started drinking about 9 o'clock in the morning. He drank like, I'm not exaggerating, like 20 bottles
of new Bozo.
I mean, like, he's big. It'll take him a really long time for like the alcohol to kick in.
His spine and his neck and his knees gave him a lot of trouble.
He'd drink 6 bottles of wine before every wrestling match, with Jake the
6
Snake explaining
bottles?
that Andre once drank 48 beers in a single cartridge.
Oh, no. I'm calling that has to be cut.
How can you do that?
48.
This was nothing compared to a different night.
Nah,
Is it
bro,
true that you,
calm
in
down,
one sitting, drank 117 beers?
Yes.
Were you drunk at the end of that?
I don't remember. I think I passed out.
With Andre's unofficial record being 156 beers in one sitting, which
Nah, bro. I'm calling cap. I'm calling. There's no way you drink 156 beers. Like the amount of what even is in all of that stuff, like the yeast and all that, like the stuff, like that can literally cause you to have a full-on.
But you don't drink anymore.
Not since
There's no way that
months ago I quit.
Take it down.
You feel better for not drinking?
What is it, like
Yeah, because when I was
56,
drinking beer, I used to be
156
560
beers?
pounds.
And you've trimmed down now to...
Right now I'm 470.
This
No
led to
wonder the
infamous
players
Andre
charged him
the
extra
Giant versus
470.
Hogan,
He was once
after which
500,
his career was
what, 60
basically
pounds?
over. When he next came to a match,
Nah, bro,
Andre was
nah,
using
like, I'm not even
crutches,
joking.
showing the
He
decline
was a
of his
threat to the
physical
plane.
health. He'd retire to a ranch in North Carolina until he flew back to France for his father's funeral. He'd take this photo after the ceremony,
Dang, bro, you could
without
just
realizing
tell how
that
he
3
just
days
changed.
later,
Like, he
Andre
went from looking
himself would
so
die of a heart
happy in the
attack.
old photos, like less shade, and then like he's here over now, like he's here,
wrestlers of
like
all time. He
drinking
died this week
156
in Paris,
beers.
France.
He
after
hasn't
going
shaved,
home
just
to
looking
his
so
father's
down.
funeral.
His body was too large to fit in any French crematorium, and as a result, he was shipped back to the USA. His
What?
ashes weighed 17 pounds or almost 8 kilos, being just another reason he's remembered as a legend.
Alright, chat, that's the end of the video, but like, not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, let's get the light on. Let's get the light on real quick. I'm not even gonna lie. To the point where they literally can't even put you in a casket. What, to go back to your hometown? Like, you're too big for that? They have to send you back to America? Nah, bro, that's that's literally, there's no way, bro. In 17-pound ashes. Yeah, nah, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, but anyway, this is gonna be it. This is the end of the video. I feel bad for Andre the Giant. Yeah, like I said, yeah, I've seen a couple of things about him saying that he was a really bad alcoholic or something like that. But yeah, RP Andre the Giant. Rest in peace. You know, I feel so bad. 17-pound ashes. Dang, that's crazy. And 156 beers in one sitting. Yeah, this, like, no wonder he said he blacked out. Like, no, I can't, like, wait, okay, hold up. Like, there's no way. Like, there's some people that can't even handle one glass of wine. Not saying I would know, because I'm literally, like, I'm young, but I've seen people, like, I've seen people, like, I'm not gonna get too detailed, but I've seen things, I've seen articles where people just get tired off of one glass of wine. And this man is drinking 156 beer. Oh, nah, yeah. Anyway, this is gonna be it with the video. Make sure to go follow me on Twitch, ably414. I am currently doing a Red Dead stream, like a little marathon. We are currently on, what, day 6, day 7? I don't even know, but we have been packing in a little bit of viewers off that. Make sure to like this video. You cannot. I don't really care. Make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 300 by the end of the month. I don't know when to post this video. Tuesday. It's currently a Tuesday, but I don't know if I should post this on a Tuesday, mainly because, like, literally no one's gonna be watching it on a Tuesday. I'll see what happens. I'll get the editing done today. CapCut is finally back. I mean, it got banned, but I don't really care. I could just edit on. I could have just edited on anything else, but yeah. Poor Andre the Giant. RP Andre the Giant. We are so sorry, but, like, dang, this was a shout out Sunny Me too, by the way. This was a good, decent video. I'm trying to get more into these type of videos where I'm reacting to things other than rap music, because I don't want to be labeled as this rap music. Like, I don't want to be labeled as that. So I want to react to more things, but this is gonna be it with the video. Like I said, I got nothing else to say, but I'll see you guys later.